If I'm winning, then they're winning too. It's 1.5 to get my dinner through. A key, I'm really in the streets. I'm buying guns and any extra shells that come. Big Slims, Percy in the teeth. I ain't relying on no luck, and I ain't chasing people for no love. This G63 is my showgun. I was blending up in rentals, pushing crack out the window. My block can go as far as...
Yes boys, as you can see by the title of the video, today's the day where I'm going to go and pick up my dream car. This is something I've wanted since I was 16, when I was earning £150 a week, working on building sites, and now I'm realising that dream. You know, I'm not only am I picking up the car, I'm not financing it, I'm not using a bank loan, I'm paying cash. I'll throw it up on the screen. Yesterday I had to go into the bank to authorise the transaction and pay one of the transactions. So I paid £100,000 and I then need to make the second payment today, just because it was such a large amount. I need to pay it over, say, 2 separate days. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm picking up a G63 AMG, which has been my dream car for years now. Ever since I started drop shipping, it's been something that I had my eye on, and now I'm able to realise that dream. You know, I started earning £150 a week, and now I'm going to pick up a car that cost £150,000. So it's crazy, it's really a full circle moment, and I've actually got something in the glove box, which I'll show you guys just now. If you know me, you know that I'm into visualisation, I'm into vision boards, I'm into the law of attraction and creating your own reality. To prove that, as you can see here, we've got my vision board that I created. If you look at the bottom left, don't know if you can see that. Basically, that was created back in 2022 in February, and fast forward today, it is February 2025. So that's 3 years later. The funny thing is every single item on this vision board I've achieved. So we've got the G-Wagon, which I'm going to pick up just now. We've got Dubai Marina, which is where I lived all of last year. We've got the Rolex, as you can see I'm wearing one just now. We've got my own flat, which I've got. We've got £1 million in revenue, which was a massive goal for me that I thought was, you know, crazy back then, and I managed to achieve that. I literally made over £1 million last year within 12 months. Let's say I can even throw the screenshot or the screen recording up on the screen at the moment. This proves it, you know, this stuff does actually work. This is real. Obviously the only one I haven't done is the BMW i8, which no one really wants. Do you know what I mean? Like, I could go and buy 100 of them if I wanted to, but you know, this is just a symbol to myself to show it's all been worth it. You know, like, the car doesn't really mean anything to me. Like, I could have bought this car 2 years ago, but I just waited till now to do so because the time felt right. I'm able to afford it, you know, in cash multiple times over. So I'm happy to go ahead and do it, and just use this as motivation. You know, I started from building sites, £150 a week, and now 23 years old, you know, I'm going to be the youngest person in the whole of Scotland to own one of these cars, which is crazy to even think about, you know. But hopefully this gives you motivation to keep working and keep starting. If you haven't started, if you don't know how I've made this money, it's from, like I mentioned, Shopify dropshipping. It's, let's say, hands down the best business model, in my opinion. If you haven't already started it, it's, you know, it's life-changing, literally, and this is, I'm living proof of it. You know, anyone who knows me personally will be able to vouch for that as well, and they know how far I've came and how hard I work. But got to go ahead and pick the car. We arrive, as you can see, in 10 minutes from now, so just got to go pick up the car, and I'll catch you guys in a bit. Yes boys, as you can see, right outside Merc, just about to go in, make the final payment. You can actually see the G-Wagon under the wrapper, so I've got to head inside just now and finalise this, and then I'll catch you guys in a bit.
So that'll be the remainder of the balance due then?
Right. I got a video the other day of the other transaction. When I went to buy, when I went to transfer yesterday, I didn't even know my PIN. I never use it, so you just contact us. Hope this goes through. Go for it. That's class. It's good. Don't know what to say. So boys, as you can see, just picked up the car behind me, so absolutely massive achievement for myself. I don't really know obviously what to say, but just want to show what is possible when you stick at something and you really give it your all. I've been doing dropshipping 6 years, and it's only really recently where I've started rewarding myself, which I think is good because it gives me a reason to actually work harder and actually realise that, you know, it's not just money on a screen. You can actually spend this money and buy your dream car, buy your dream watch. It's, you know, you can really use the money rather than just looking at it as the numbers on a screen, which you can do, especially if you're doing trading or crypto or forex or even drop shipping and spending money. If you don't actually go and realise it, you forget that it's actually real, and you can, you know, travel, buy whatever you want, and most importantly, give back to your family. So the rest of the video will probably surprise my family with this and get their reactions. For the time being, I'm just going to drive it around, maybe show you guys a bit more of the interior. I'm not going to do a car review, as no one probably wants to listen to this, but 23 years old, made millions online through dropshipping, just bought my dream car, all cash as well. Like I say, the youngest person in Scotland to own one of these cars. So I'm just going to go and start it up just now. Let's say this.
And I ain't chasing chasing people for no love. This G63 is my shotgun. I was blending up in rentals, pushing crack out the window. My block can go as far as Slim goes. Yeah, cause I was sat down, never shed tears. The real niggas get this. 1,000 G's under 10 tons getting pressed in. And I ain't pocket watching his pocket, rocking some big checks. House block 2, ticking deep with my big crap.
So just picked up the car, as you can see now inside it. Just put in a full tank of fuel, well, not even a full tank, put in £100 worth of fuel, which filled up literally half of the car. So you're £200 for a tank, which is part and parcel of owning a supercar, or whatever you want to call this type of vehicle. But honestly, buzzing. I'll quickly show you guys around the car. So we've got the flat bottom steering wheel, and then obviously the infotainment system. Here we have the heated seats, all that crap. You can move the seat back and forth. Leather, spare wheel in the back, coats, all that kind of stuff. But I couldn't really care about any of the features or any of that. We've also got the sunroof, sliding sunroof, as you can see there, which is also, if I flip the camera around and show you, it's electronic. I think the car might need to be on for it. But that's a pan roof, and that comes off. But aye, honestly, buzzing for the car. I'm going to go a wee drive, just, I say, enjoy it, and hopefully this is motivating so far. A couple of months since I picked up the car, but it has not been cleaned or whatever. But like I say, I've actually been busy doing what I teach rather than just teaching what I do on the we see online. I've been doing this since I was 16 years old, and it's what's allowed me to buy this car. I came from a 400 block council flat. I'm not any different from anyone else, so use this as motivation. Don't look at this and hate on me or whatever, or say it's fake. I bought this, like I say, no finance, nothing, transferred the money, and there's still people thinking it's fake or saying it's, you know, whatever. You can go and send the registration. My private registration is the one, the car with finance on it. So money's just a tool. You should use money to buy things that are going to make you more. So I enjoy this more. You should, you know, don't have this money to buy a car like that. Invest it in yourself. Buy a course, buy a mentorship, buy a book, buy a gym membership, something that's going to give you an ROI in your life, because there's no point having money if it's just sitting there like dust. So if you do want to do it and you want my help, you can also book in a call and speak with me. It's important to learn from people, because in life you pay for things in two ways. You either pay for it in terms of time or pay for it in terms of money. So either way it's got to get spent. It depends what you would rather, but that's it, and I'll catch you guys in a bit.